But I was watching the game. We got flooded at the very end of the 6-2 game to go 6-3. But at the start of the game, Phyrexian Arena was doing some work, and we drew a bunch of gas. And then it's just like the game was very long, and there was a lot of options all the way through the game that I think we could have won the game. I think there was ways we could have won the game. So anyways, we'll try to play a little better. I have absolutely no qualms admitting mistake, this and that, learning from my mistakes, like no problem. It's just like what were the mistakes I made, and how do I improve? Okay. Anyways, let's get there. Can we get there? It didn't ask me if I want to confirm that. That's kind of weird. All right, I still like white, blue, even white green. I've watched a lot of green blue, and it's pretty good. What's this black green? Is it good? Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create that many. Tap 10 elves. It's never going to happen. I'm not sure I like this card. We can just take this 1/3 for 2. Whenever an angel, put a counter on this. High picks include, I don't know, but Bushwhack. None of this. This doesn't seem very good. Maybe this, I suppose. It's the Tragic Banshee. Tragic Slip Banshee is pretty good. I still like this flyer, the 1/3 flyer. It gets around stab. It gets around burst lightning. I like it more than the green-black archetype. First of all, this is just white. The other one is 2 colors immediately. And who knows if we table this and we see a bunch of elf. I don't know. I still think this is the pick. It seems very good. I don't know if that's that high a pick. We got the spiders, very good. This Kraken, 6 to cast. I don't love it. This rare, people play this rare. I don't know if I want to play this rare. Not sure. Each creature without flying. Okay, so I don't know. This is an angel. Should we just go all in on angels, or should we go white-green? Or we could take this rare. So what's the rare doing for us? Whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose a life. And then on our upkeep, we draw a card. So that's actually pretty good with blue. Because there's some, there's that 2/1 that whenever you draw a card. I don't know if I want to take the Seraph this high. This is also a 2 defense, which kind of sucks. Okay, we're taking the Seraph because it's an angel with our angel. So now we've got Savior, we've got Joust through. I kind of like Joust through. We're not necessarily black-white life gain, but we are white, so the Joust is really good. Slows the game down. It does 3 damage to an attacker, even if they block. This also gains life, which is interesting, and then whenever you gain life, right? That's kind of cool. This isn't an angel. This looks like it has flying, in my opinion, and I get confused by that, and I'm trying to learn that that isn't the case, but that's how it is. I think the Joust is better than the Savior. Maybe not. I mean, I'd rather have the 1-drop than a second 4-drop. Joust through is very good. So there's no white in this pack. So what colors are good with white are blue and black, it seems. So at your end step, if an opponent lost life, so this thing starts ticking up on target vampire. We have a Refute, double blue. We have the Ghoul, which is better in a red-black deck. This has some value where we return. Oh, we have to discard a card. You could discard a land, though. This thing mills, and then it's unblockable. I might take this. I mean, black-white life gain is a deck for sure, but blue-white is good, so Refute is okay, but it's double blue. I don't like double blue right now. I don't really like the Hungry Ghoul in white-black as much as I like it in like a red-black there. Okay, so yeah, we have like this card, or we could do the Plunderer, or we could do the Rallier. The Rallier is like a one-of we can get later. Maybe the Plunderer is the best card here. Do we care about this Blight Priest? Like, whenever we gain life? How often do we gain life? I mean, with one card so far. I like the Plunder just as a card. It's just a good card. Claws Out is very good. Should probably take it. Infestation Stage is playable for sure. I like Claws Out here. I'm gonna go wide with these. Like this is good. Evolving Wilds. We have another one of these. Oh, we have another one of these. Maybe we should keep the curve low. Wow, look at that. High Priest. People just don't value these cards. Wow. I don't particularly like this. We can gain life. Sack a creature, draw a card. You have to do it as a sorcery. It's kind of bad. Okay with this. It's not amazing. There, it did table, but we saw 0 elf. I'm surprised this, like, where people are playing mono green elf or a blue green elf. It's just kind of strange. Okay, this gains life. Exile up to 2 cards from a single graveyard. It takes like Think Twice. It takes some other things. I think we cut the black-white, so like pack 2 ideally. Like Fake Your Own Death I think is better than Make Your Move. Might not be. I do like this though, because we can save our creature, and then we can get this to come back into play and then put a counter on it. I think it's this. Yeah, so there's this elf deck that's open, eh? I didn't see any elves. We're gonna play this. I suppose. Macabre Waltz. Okay. Wow, okay, so we got some white in here. We have a Healer's Hawk. It's probably the pick. Burglar Rat, hopefully it tables, I don't know. Whenever another creature you control enters, put a counter on this. Oh my goodness. What is this card? I've never even read this card. This card's busted. I mean, this is just busted. A Healer Hawk is also busted. Mischievous Pup has lifelink. We're passing a Burglar Rat. We're passing... This Seraph is a later pick. We're passing this rare, eh? I still like the Healer Hawk really high. Sarah Angel, Paladin, Burst Lightning. Another Blood Thief. I like the Sarah Angel. It's an angel. It's a 5-drop. It's a 4/4 Vigilance Flying. I think it's a good card. We're passing the Burst Lightning for it. We don't have any removal. People are taking Stab and Baked into a Pie very high. I still like this. We need those removal pieces if we can find them. So it's like this puts counters. Wow, look at this elf deck we could have had, eh? Holy. Yeah, I guess it's this. Like, we're getting cut out of black. Black removal, there's like 0. Healer Hawk number 2, I almost misclicked that. It's so good. We're passing a Fey Bloom trick, which is incredible. I kind of like this card's pretty good. It's definitely okay. Second Healer Hawk is very good. The Fleeting Flight's good, but we need the Stab. The Stab's like pack 1, pick 1-able. It's better than Fleeting Flight for sure. Stab is just incredible. Look at this elf deck. We should have hedged the elves, eh? Look at that. That would have been ridiculous. It's not even a legend, eh? Is this an elf? No, it's a druid. Okay, so we got the Stab. It's very, very good. Helpful Hunter is very, very good. It's better than the Paladin, I think, in terms of just value. It does stuff. It's an earlier drop. I mean, this card's good, but it's better for red-black. So we'll take Helpful Hunter. This deck is okay. Burglar Rat's very good. I don't like this card. I've seen some people play this card. For the win, mind you. Not just... This is a 9 to cast card off the top that, you know. Burglar Rat is a very good card, in my opinion. Wow, 2-piece. Just back-to-back. That's a bit absurd. Is this card good? I don't think so. I mean, are we going to put it on a Healer Hawk? we don't have any other picks here. We have one removal in our whole list. That's not good. We could splash this blue, and I just don't really see it. I mean, it's not my type of card there. Seraph number 2. We got a big fin bouncer if we want to splash blue. Should probably take the Seraph. Fake Your Own Death number 2. Is this number 2? Wow, this elf deck would have been ridiculous. We're passing all sorts of good stuff. Fleeting Distraction. There's a lot of blue, white that's open. Big Fin. This card, this is very questionable. Take the Fight card. Take the Prowess Flash, which shuts us down a little bit. Not really. Okay, we need removal. Healer Hawk number 3 is probably the pick here. Avatar of Woe. It's fine. Nothing else. Strix Lookout's a very good card. Okay, we got 3 Healer Hawk. I think it's really good. Is this an elf? No. Alright, well, this is what we got. We only have 1 piece of removal, and it is a stab. We need Banishing Light immediately. Or Rebuke? Like we just... Where are these cards? A 4th Healer Hawk? Cat Collector better? I don't think so. I mean, it's pretty good. I'm going to take the Healer Hawk, though. 4 Healer Hawks, holy. We don't have a Pride Mage. What is it? The Ajani's Pride Mate? I think it's Pride Mage, but it's not. I think it's Pride Mate. 4, like, no removal? Yikes. We need a Rebuke immediately. If we can go, like, Banishing Light Rebuke, it just fills the deck out. We have a lot of creatures. We're in deep trouble without any removal in our whole list. We're like in deep trouble. Fake Your Own Death is going to do some work here. Is it a 5th Healer Hawk? I mean, I think we take it. It's a bit ridiculous at this point. 5 Healer Hawk? Okay. I mean, what's the other one? I mean, if we had a bunch of these. We do have a Claws Out, which is ridiculous. Okay, like this is a very good card. So we need one of those, absolutely, which is nice. I think it's better than Avatar of Woe. There's just no white black removal whatsoever. It's like really, really high. Yikes. Wow, there's just so much. Golgari Elf. This card's just very good. Look at this guy. Man, what is going on? Are we gonna splash this Burst Lightning? We could have taken the red-black land the last pick. Are we gonna play another Fake Your Own Death? I don't know here. Seems like a tough one. I don't know if I want to play 3 Fake Your Own Death. Maybe I do. Oh dear. We're in deep trouble here. Is this good? I don't think so. We drain 2 with it? Alright, that's the play. Holy crow, we got hated out of black pretty significantly. We did see some Avatar of Woes, but there's just no... We got 1 stab. We picked it very high though. No Bake Into a Pie in the entire draft. Maybe this for the collection. Is this at all good? It's a Menace 3/4. for the collection. We could get rid of this. There it is. We probably need a second one of these. There's a red-black land. Did we take the... I don't think so. We didn't even take it. The, oh my god. Reach Elf? I should have taken that. Okay, well, this is a bit of a problem. These flyers better get there or else we're in deep trouble. This is not a 7-win deck, though. There's no way. Okay, so we got 4 Healer Hawk. Guess we have to play this Katana. We're stuck playing the Katana. I don't really like these cards. I'd rather kind of play that. Maybe, maybe not. Becomes a 3/3 right away, hopefully. We could play 16 land. I don't know if I like that. Maybe. I think we need the Faker on Death. I'm not sure. We could play Juggernaut. It seems kind of bad. Alright, I don't know. It is what it is. Sure. It's definitely a Healer Hawk deck. Alright, can we get there? Can we get there? Black-white is good. But we don't have any removal. Like, no Banishing Light, no Rebuke, no Bake into a Pie. Like, I mean, wow, sure. We drew the 1 of removal. Okay, we can play Helpful Hunter into Plunderer with Raid. This is the same, I'm telling you, it's the same. We just have to kill this. It's the same draft. This person was in, we passed that card, right? I don't think it's a coincidence. I think they're in our pod. Okay, that's pretty good. We can still play Plunderer here. We can probably attack. And if they block, then we can Fleeting Flight. And then our turn's over. We want that raid though. They might take 1. They might just block with the token, right? Okay, they took 1. That's pretty good. So I think we play the Plunderer now, because we have Raid. What do we need? A second white, I suppose? Play the Healer Hawk. Are we not just going to draw a white? I think it's okay. So now we can play the Healer Hawk and the Blight Priest. Uh-oh. Look at that. With their rare, it would have been ridiculous. This gains a life? No, no, no. This is it. Sure. 1/1. We just trade. And we play Blight Priest and Healer Hawk. I think it's okay. Okay, so we can play the Burglar Rat and make them discard. Because you know they have claws out, right? Okay. That's double black. What's it? Double black. Holy crow. That's ambitious. Are they gonna joust it? No. That's fine here. I don't know what they have. I think they have claws out, right? And they've sacrificed a bunch of their creatures. So no blocks again. Just take two, it's fine. We're battling back here. So we could play Seraph. I think we're playing Seraph main phase because they had nothing last time. And then it puts a counter. And now it's this and this. They didn't do anything last turn. They just didn't do anything last turn, right? They're like stuck off of black mana or... Okay. It destroys target artifact or it's like a disenchant. Okay, so there's a black mana. So they might have a stab. It's too late for stab. The Shackle Zombie, they're going to remove something from our graveyard and they drain 2. That's okay. But they definitely need this. This was a telltale sign they're playing double black, which is interesting. They're splashing red for like the Burst Lightning or something. I think this is really good for us. If they joust or something, I don't know. I can't really say that. We don't have to do anything. Sarah Angel is really, really good here. It's just gonna bash. Blood Witch, sure. It doesn't do much, in all honesty. Let's take some damage. The game ends really quickly here. Up. Just do nothing. Like, they can't stop this. I could have killed them, but I don't think so. They got stuck off black. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Okay, they needed double black and they're splashing red and they drew a bunch of white. They had no removal, like neither did we. I think they were in the same draft we were. Like if we look at the start of when it shows people queuing up, was it Adam something? I kind of feel like they were in our same draft and we fed them the white, and that's why we never got Rebuke or something. Because pack 2 they took them. I don't know what happened, but we never saw Rebuke. We never saw... This seems fine with the Katana too. This, Helpful Hunter, Katana, 4. We need a 3-drop here. Oh. I'm gonna go with this. They don't have a stab or they would have used it. They could have a Burst Lightning. Okay. So they could have -1/-1 to all creatures. Okay. We could draw into the white spell or a stab. I think it's fine to draw into the white spell over the stab. Hup. Okay. Next turn we can put the Katana on a Healer Hawk and just go end to end with it, I guess. Seems like what we're doing. They might -1/-1 all creatures. Okay, sure. So it seems like we're gonna do it. Sure. Attack for 1. Shit. Yep. Hup. Oh, that's so good. So do we play Plunderer or Katana? Next turn we can... I like playing Katana here. I mean, we could have equipped it to the Helpful Hunter. Oh, shoot. That was a mistake. Because they're going to just block with the Sage. That was a mistake. I pushed all. It was just a mistake. Sure. Then they get a 1/1 flyer to block the healer hawk. It's not great for us. At 13. That was just a big mistake, yeah. It's too bad. It's okay, but it's not that great. I mean, we do have first strike. I mean, that's a really good draw. They'll kill it. Okay, they didn't kill it. Luminous Rebuke? Sure. Sure, baked into a pause, okay. Oof. That's very good. Because now we can put this on there and play Plunderer after. We could just done that right now, but uh-oh. Sure. It's a bit of a problem. So we can equip, attack, drain 3. Hopefully, I don't know. They probably have something here. Yeah. So we can equip this here. We can just play this, and they lose a life. It was a mistake to swing in with like a. So they're at 9. Pretty good. Sure. Are they going to sack their creature to kill our healer hog for 1? They might. Okay. It is what it is. They might just chump block so they don't get drained 1. Alright. So that's good for us. Now I like this. I guess we could have played that and then surveilled. But I like holding up some bluff at least. They're gonna sack a food. So then oh, it's Arabo isn't that cat. There's a cat that says whenever you gain life for the first time. Burglar rat? Okay. I guess it's this. We want to keep the claws out, I suppose. Not sure. We can catch them. We should just take all the damage, whatever they do. They're doing some maths. I'm worried about this. Like, why are they attacking their healer hawk into the 3/3? They have what, a stab? What are they doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So it's only 18 if they claws out. They can't claws out. I'm worried about what they could have. What could they have? +1/+1, whatever. They could have Joust. They could have... I kind of like that block. Okay. So they lose their thing. They can put it back into play. What, do they have raid or something? Okay. Sure, it is a 4/4 now. We have no removal in our entire list. It's a bit of a problem. So we could equip this to there. And swing big. They're gonna double block the 2/2. Nice. I mean, I think it's good. Like, we wipe their board and they take We gain 5. Nice. Sure. It's not death touch or anything. So now they have no flyers. They have the healer hawk, I suppose. What? How come this is what? During your turn. Huh. I didn't know that. Oh wow. That's pretty good. They might as well swing all in, or else, you know. Exemplar of Light's gonna own us here. Draw a card? Holy shit. We're in deep trouble here. We don't have any removal. It is what it is, you know? Don't do it. Don't rebuke us. Well, they have to. It's lethal. It's like legitimately lethal. Yep. It's actually really good for us. This we had to play this card because we didn't have enough playable. I'm like, well, it might be good with this, but it's not the reason we took it. We took it because we got cut off. They're actually dead on board. Okay. We know their card? No. They're very close to dead here. They are dead on board, unless they attack for 2, but then it dies. They're not dead exactly. They are, though, with Healer's Hawk gaining life. Because we put the first strike on the Healer Hawk. And then we crush in, right? And they have to block with their Healer Hawk. They might block one of these to gain some life. We'll just take 3 here. Do they think we're going to trade here? I think that's the right play. They're not dead because they can block the Healer Hawk and they might have a card in their hand. I'm not sure what it is. Could be the +1/+1. Okay. So do they lose? I think we'll keep that on top. Yeah, they go to 0 though. Nice. Okay. I don't know. That was a tough game. I'm not gonna lie. This Katana actually won the game. Not easily, but like easily. It was the reason we won that game. The Katana, without a question. Sure, the flyers are okay, sure. But wow, what an interesting mirror match there. Holy. I'm happy to have gotten away with that one. Unscathed. There were scathed, but 2-0. Can we get there? We have 1 piece of removal. 1. It is a stab. And we stabbed the rare that we passed. And then they proceeded to put a bunch of tokens into play. We would have got absolutely destroyed by that rare. And then they played another rare that they had to block because it was lethal, our 5/3 first strike. Otherwise, that would have ran. Oh, they had a 4/4 flyer. It was lethal. That Katana is an MVP right there. Absolutely 23rd playable in my mind. But it was the difference for sure. More problems? No more money, just more problems. Okay, I like it. So we need a threat next turn, like a 3-drop. There we go. Nice, they're coming in play tapped. Don't play a 1-drop. Okay, we can still attack into that and then play Plunderer. That's pretty great. So they're not gonna block. I like also. We're playing just the mirror match 3 times in a row? What's going on? Slow City over here. They have 4 color. Sure. What are they going to take? Sarah Angel? Maybe the Savior. No, they might take the Savior. Yeah. I mean, the Savior's... They'd probably take the Sarah Angel, but the Savior's very good. Savior's very, very good. They didn't see that we have Healer Hawk, though. So... I think it's reasonable here. We're going wide. They know our 2 cards, unfortunately. Neither of them are removal. We only have the stab. If they play 3-3 like we're doomed, okay. It's on the ground at least. We can attack into the with the Death Touch. Light Shell Duo is good. Their list seems fun. Nice. Okay, change 1, right? Oof. They don't have bake into a pie. They only have 1 swamp is what I mean. I mean, Sarah Angel is fantastic. It has Vigilance, so you get wrecked. Rebuke. There's their second black. Okay, so they could have like an Edict. They could... I don't know. They could have the Edict. They could have Bake into a Pie. They could have Rebuke. They could Rebuke our Healer Hawk right now. They know we have only Burglar Rat. We're going to make them discard a card next turn. Ideally, we just bash. They're thinking if they want to attack. They didn't attack with the Healer Hawk. They could Joust. I still think we can... They could Etherize. So if they Etherize, what we want to do is play our cards back. That's about all we want to attack with. Keep our Healer Hawk back. Sure. We're still taking 2 here. Nice. So we can play. So now they've discarded a card. So now they discard well, like they used a card. So now they can discard another card. Hope it's gas. It's a land. And now this thing goes to 3/3. Target Vampire. Huh. It's either this or this. We'll get it out of stab range. Seems okay. This isn't a vampire, is it? Uh-oh. That could be good. We do have this Plunderer. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, Fade Bloom Trick's good here. We need our katana here. Where's the the trusty machete? We also were going wide for Claws Out. I guess that other game we did use Claws Out effectively to wipe their attackers. I mean, the Gutless Plunderer is just a very good magic card, right? It's a shame they killed our, You gonna trade 2 for 2? Seems really bad for you. Sure. I mean, it's 1 for 1, really. We did use Claws out effectively. That touch creature is incredibly good. Like, it's incredible. It's just a 2/2 death touch. It shuts down the Light Shell duo. You can attack into anything. You can attack into the Scavengers. You can do whatever you want here. Very, very good card. They only have 1 green to effectively do something here. We're just gonna do this right now. Sure. It's fine. You can't do anything about that, right? You can trade 1 for 1. Okay. So whenever we gain. Sure. And then this goes up. 5/4 now. 3/3. Oh, 5/4. I don't know, maybe I should have put 3/3. You don't want to put all your eggs into one basket there. I probably should have diversified that. Get the Blood Chief, Blood Thief. I keep calling it Blood Chief. Get the Blood Thief out of stab range. I mean, they have another Fabloom trick here. Yes, of course they do. Very, very good. Why are they worried about the... They can easily make the scavenging... Why do they care about this 5/4 attack? Like, tapping it. They want us to attack with this? They want us to attack with everything else? It's bizarre. There's just no world where our 2 cards are good at all. We could have held the Plunderer back, I suppose. I don't know. You can just attack in every turn, see what they do. They did trade with the Fabloom creatures to let us get in for whatever it was. We're in kind of deep trouble here. We don't have any removal in the entire list. So we need our Claws out, like, now, you know? We need to crush in. Especially if they attack, they're trying to close the door here. You can take 5 all you want. They're going to remove a creature, go 6. They tap out for that, and then if we Claws out, it's just a massacre. It'll be very good if we draw Claws out right here. We need it, though. Hup. I mean, that doesn't help at all. Fuck. We can attack with the 5/4. We can block with the Light Shell and a creature, a Fabloom. It's very bad here for us. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. We should have waited for Claws out, but it's good to get their creatures off the board as well. I think we're gonna lose this game, not gonna lie. They go to 9. They remove our thing. They can do it twice to get to do 8. We have to start chomping with Helpful Hunter. I'm trying to keep Helpful Hunter for the Claws out. They might have what's it called? Rebuke? Refute? Or refute? They might have Rebuke as well. Rebuke is the white. Destroy target tap creature. Or destroy target creature. No, it's destroy target. It's destroy target creature, but if it's tapped, it costs 3 less. Okay, is that even good? No. And we're in deep trouble here. It looks like they have a refute. They have another instant. Oh, I guess it could be just Scavengers. We're into rough shape here. We're in dire need of... We have to chump block or else we die. It's pretty bad for us here. Oh man, like are you kidding me? We've drawn like 5 lands in this. They're like, what's in their hand? Nothing. I'm just flooding out like crazy. It's okay. You can't win every game of Magic. Also, this is bullshit. Come on. I'm surprised we're 2-0. This deck is not a 7X deck at all. Yep. I mean, this flood sucks. We need the 3/3 flyer. We need we gain a life, they drain a life. So that means it just is what it is. Oh, we're dead right here. What are they gonna cast? They're gonna cast like Sarah Angel or something good. And then the game ends. I mean, our opponent's list is very good here. Interesting. 3-color. They have this angel. In response, you wanna use the Scavenging Ooze, right? Twice? They didn't use it, so they have, that's even worse. That they want to keep up, they have Refute, and we drew another land. You can't be serious, dude. Okay. You win. I have 4 lands in my hand, that is, I just don't care anymore. I don't care about getting angry about that kind of stuff. We wouldn't have won that game. We might have, I don't know if we could have won that game. We needed the Katana earlier, that could have helped a lot in that game. We would have been able to swing every turn if we drew the Katana. No, we drew 6 lands. 6 lands in one thread. It's almost what we drew, right? At the end, like the last 6 draws were like 4 land, that creature, and a land that we played. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we drew the 3/2 creature and 5 lands. So, what are you supposed to do? Nice. This. This is great. Play the right land. These kind of things, like, make me, like, scare me a little bit to say, like, it's close to misplay there. Okay. So they have, like, Refute or, what's the counter target creature spell? We're just gonna do nothing. Which is pretty good. We're literally not gonna play this creature. Okay. Sure. Should we save it? Should we just do nothing? Just do nothing. I mean, they tapped out, so that was good. It seems pretty bad. So we can stab and play the Seraph before compound. It's very good for us. I mean, I don't think we're going to stab anything better than this. Kept their creature. It's interesting. Look at this. This board is very good. They might eat it. Yeah, okay. Light shot. What are they taking? Holy crow! They take 6 next turn. It's bad for them. Should we just hold up creatures? I don't know what they could do. Surveilled. Yep. They could stab. It doesn't do anything. Witness protection. surprised they attacked there. I'm just going to go all in here. I'm going all in. Don't edict us, please. They might edict us. It's fine. Oh, I thought it was it. I thought it was the edict. Now we're going to get Fade Bloom. We're going to get Think Twice. You know what? I'm okay with it. Sure. Okay, they put one creature in. We attacked with our business person, which wasn't a good idea. There was no reason to do that. So they take 4. Sure. I shouldn't have attacked with the business person. That was stupid. They're at 1. Surveil. It's fine. Ideally, they die right here. Okay. I mean, it's really good, right? Sure. Okay. They have to sack a creature to do that. They're dead on board. Oh, they looted? Oh, wow. That's interesting that they looted there. Are they going to edict? Maybe. Okay. That's very bizarre. They might put Fade Bloom Trick baked into a pie. And then they can gain 3. Fuck. That's so good. It's frustrating. Where we draw lands. Great. They could have attacked into us last turn. Very bizarre. Okay. Yeah. It's not good for us here. We're in a tough spot. That baked into a pie with mana to, sure. With mana to activate was the killer. There's the katana. It's so good. They're reading this katana. Well, they have tricks. Like, what are they doing? They're going to Fade Bloom Trick? They have to wait till our attack phase. They have to do it here. Sure. It's only during our turn. So we might as well leave it up. Oh, nice. It's not good for us, but it's good. We don't have any way to remove them, like, whatsoever. Sure. Yeah. It's a bit of a problem. I mean, it's lethal. They have to block. They have to block. They're going to double block? Yeah. Sure. It's pretty good. It's also lethal next turn. Hopefully it's a land. They're in deep trouble if it's a land. We're playing against LSV? This is literally LSV? It's LSV, look. I didn't know. I didn't know it was LSV. So they have to block. There's a block again. We're playing against LSV. Are you gonna sack a creature? I don't think so. We're at 27, but it doesn't matter. His card quality seems a lot better than ours. I mean, we don't have... Okay. You can block with 2 creatures. They have no cards. He sacked a creature. Weird. He needs a card, eh? Mm-hmm. It's lethal here. Double block again, yep. Mm-hmm. 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 Alright, we got lethal against LSV. Can we get there? LSV, one of the best players of all time. Sure. And then they're gonna reascending the skeleton, sack it a bunch of times. At least, well, they can do it once. Nice, it's GG. Wow, we got there. That was a close one. I mean, they were turning the tables. Look at this. 10 rats, eh? Holy crowly. That was a close one. The thing about this is that I think all of my opponents are good, you know? We have no removal in our list, and that Katana has won 2 of the 3 games so far. Holy crowly. I can't believe it. Like, that Katana won that game easily. Like, they had to block. And then we drew that. Then we equipped it again. Then they had to block. It was a very close one. Give me 1 second here. All right, I don't know how we're going. We need 5 wins to draft twice, so let's do it. 5 Healer Hawk, 1 Katana. Can we get there? It does feel good to beat somebody who's that good at Magic, where I don't think they misplayed whatsoever. They had a bunch of really good stuff, right? Nice, this, Joust there. We have the claws out this time. That was a surprising win. They were really turning the table, right? And we just kind of we got them stuck on getting them down too low, and it was like lethal. Look at the sand. The sand's pretty good. I still like Helpful Hunter here instead of just holding up Stab for no reason. Like, if they don't do anything, it's like terrible that we did that. Now we have a rat with Stab. We have a rat with either. Okay, nice. We Stab and rat. It's fantastic. So we need Swamp. We need to Stab. And then we need to Burglar Rat. Okay, nice Giada. This is a very nice card. Look, it's incredible art. It's like one of my favorite art in the set. They discarded. Okay, put 2 counters on this creature. It doesn't have tramp. Oh, on a creature you control. Holy. Sure, we can attack in here. If we get the katana, it's like even better. Like this, if they block and then there, right? So now we can joust. They didn't. Wait. Okay. Combat damage. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. It is a 2-for-1. Still, they scuffed our attack. They got the Helper Hunter to the graveyard. Rallier, sure. He's gonna do nothing here. I forgot that the trick gives flying. So that was a pretty good try by them for sure. And our thing only said blocking, so then we had to do it before blocking. They did it before blocks to see if we had, I don't know, a stab, another stab, right? That was a good play by them for sure. Now they can activate Rallier. And we can't do anything because we're getting flooded. I mean, it's very slow here. We need this katana. This katana has been was surprisingly, yeah, amazing. So they're gonna Rallier end of turn. It's frustrating we can't do anything. They're at 2 cards, but now they're going to 3 cards probably, and then it's their turn to 4 cards, and this one's a choice card. They didn't. Okay, oops. Or they missed. Okay, it's oops means that they know. Oh, oops again. There you go. Interesting. Listen. I don't know what to tell you. Just 8 lands flood. Do I go down? Do I go down to 16? It's the question. It's just like our deck is very low to the ground. Are they gonna oops again? I don't think so. There's no way. Yeah. Okay. That's nice. Shit. We're in deep trouble now. I don't have any removal in my entire list. This is definitely a 3-3 list, maybe a 4-3. I don't even. It's really a 1-3 list, in honesty. Shit. We're in deep trouble here. Guys? Oh, nice. Sure. It's a bit ridiculous. Do they have like a counter spell or something? No. I don't know what to tell you. We need the katana. Okay. If we had played the lands, we could have played both. Oh, it cost. We have a cat? Okay. We have a cat. Hmm. Mm-hmm. We killed the mom. I mean, we're in deep trouble. We need, what, Sarah Angel off the top? That might actually win the game. Okay, they played kind of nothing. Take 4 here. Okay, they're really going in on this Rallier. Yeah. They could have done it before they played the elf. Yeah, makes sense. What are we doing here, guys? That's 9 lands? Why? Why do I have to get flooded and lose the game? Why? You must pay to play. You have to pay. This is ridiculous. Like, I have to take a land. I don't want 9 lands, thanks. Like, they don't have 9 lands. Holy crow, dude. I don't think we can win this game at all. Like, there's nothing we can do. Our deck is so bad. We'll just sit here and not concede. We're in deep trouble, though. Like, the game ends. This rallier has run away with the game. If they get another card, okay, the game ends. There's nothing we can do. Their deck is much better. Like, the rallier with nothing. Like, these are just nothing. We had one Healer Hawk and these two cards for the whole game, dude. We had a couple... Like, we did get the Joust, actually. I guess we did get the Joust. Okay. 3-2. I mean, I'm not over... Like, our opponent's deck was great there. Zimone, even Rallier there was good. They have the Spider. I mean, it's fine. They missed on Rallier twice. Maybe the misclick the first time? I don't think so. I think they just didn't have anything in the top 4 cards. Twice. And we still lost because our deck is Flood and shit. We should probably take out a land. I have a couple 5-drops, like the Sarah Angel and some other stuff. You just kind of have to run good. We beat LSV in this draft. The Katana beat LSV. I don't know what to tell you. And then we're going to go 3-3. I think LSV's draft was good. It was fine. He's playing some, value cards, like the artifact that sacks a creature to draw a card every time. It's pretty good. It's good with Sage. It's good with, I don't know, creatures that make tokens. He was playing the Duo, which is very playable, like a next level card. His card quality was really high. He was playing the Rats. He made 10 Rats, right? And he would have made 10 Rats the turn after. So that would have been 20, and we would have lost in 2 turns. So that was cool. We just got him in this. There's the Katana. Okay, I think this Katana is going up in the ranks of. Not only was it playable, it literally single-handedly won some of those games. Okay, it won 2 games single-handedly. This thing. So, I'm impressed by the Katana. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we really need 16 land in this deck. It's unmanageable. We played black-white at like 4 times, dude. Okay, we need to stab. The one of... oh no. I mean, it's pretty good. Swing with both? It seems pretty bad. Oh, that's risky. I'm just going to take 5 here. I'm not going to try to trade the 3-3 with the 2-2 Blood Witch. I'm just not. They have a Rebuke for the blowout here? They probably have Rebuke. Sure. This game again, eh? This gets out of stab range. I mean, yeah. So what we got? I'm not sure what's up with that. Sure. Wow, 3. These are special gas cards. It's very strange. This is very strange. They could have Rebuke. They haven't had Rebuke all game, so I just don't think they have it. They just don't have it. They could have a Joust now. They could have drawn this. They drew a third Blood Witch. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Okay. We're dead next turn? I don't think so. The 4 power here. We're definitely going to chump block. The Hunter on the Veteran. Then the game ends. This is a lifelink card. They kicked it to bring back the Blood Witch to do nothing. Sure. I mean, like, they die next turn, right? That's just the end of the game. We drew the stab? Holy. Didn't even need it? That's four wins. That's a free draft. Well, it's certainly a free draft with even 3 wins. Our list is mid. It's okay. So, like, if we get to here, we still need 75 gems. Okay, let's crack these packs. They had 3 Malakir. Is it Malakir Blood Witch? It's not. They had 3. Is it Blood Witch with that card that they had? Hold on. Is this it? They had 3 copies of that special guest. 3. It's a special guest. It's like a mythic rare. Maybe even more rare than that. I'm surprised we're here at 4-2. I mean, that's pretty good. So knowing this deck, we should get rid of this, but I guess that's what we're doing. We're just gonna flood, right? That's just what happens with this deck. End to end here, Healer Hawk, 2/2/2/2. Can we get there? Very nice. Could use a, what is this? This is good if it hits. Sure. What are they gonna get? Giant Growth. The -1/-0. Probably the -1/-0 draw card. A Bushwhack. That makes sense. So we can hold up Fake Your Own Death. Oh wow. Do we hold up Fake Your Own Death, or we just do this? It's just really good. So they can Bushwhack one of them. I mean, it's fine. Then they can't attack if they do that. So they're going to attack first. Bushwhack's a sorcery, so they have to do it right now. 3/3 on 2/2. We still gain 2 life. If they play like a bounce, then we can play it back and. Biz Cash, how are you? Thanks for the raid. Hope things are good with you. We are 4-2 with this white-black deck. It has literally, okay, it has a Claws Out. It has a Stab. I think that's about it. There's no removal otherwise. It's kind of sad. Hope things are well with you. Bizcash, how was your stream? We have this now, so we can swing for 2. They probably have a refute up, right? They're just going to refute this. Do we do nothing? Okay, do they have refute? Sure, they have refute. It's okay. We just got to go for it, you know? Sure. So we've been playing Foundations Draft for... Well, I've been watching Foundations Draft non-stop since the sealed Win-A-Box events that people were running. And now people are just drafting all week. It's just been, I've been really enjoying it. So we're playing a lot of it. This is a massive problem for us. I think this might be our third loss, and we know, you know what's after this? New draft, as Ham TV would say, new draft. So we're 4-2 here. Very surprising. We beat LSV. LSV was playing an interesting, was it white-black? Okay. I mean, you can have this thing. I guess we're worried about this 5-5. I don't know how we're going to kill the 5-5. I just would like fake your own death here. It's just not, it's not going to get it done, unfortunately. So we're trying. My draft was a mess. Boros with a lot of removal. Okay, lost to double Elendra. Double Elendra. Which one's Elendra? And drawing all lands. Yeah. Oh, we got flooded in a game and it really sucked. That's for sure. Things are good here. We've been playing a lot. Kenji G. I don't know what to do about this card at the moment. We can't, like, our Faked Your Own Death doesn't do anything. They have an 0-5 to shut down the Savior. We need to play both at the same time. We need one more land. Oh, this is a cat. Okay, so it reduces it to 4. So if we had 2, we could play both and then actually blow them out. I don't really want to Fake Your Own Death here because we lose the counter on that. We're just kind of in a tough spot here. Okay, it is what it is. LSV is super cool. I got to play Pack Wars with him in TwitchCon 2017. Sick. He seems like a great guy. I mean, he's very famous in the community for just being an incredible player, but also just a seemingly stand-up guy, you know? Okay, so we're taking 8 here instead of Save Your Fake Your Own Death, which I don't really care about. Oh, it comes in and puts a counter? Huh. Okay, we can try that. It does put a counter. So it will kill the Micromancer and then gain 4. And then we get the Savior back and it puts a counter on the Healer Hawk? I guess it's Healer's Hawk. I always think it's just... I thought it was Healer's Hawk, and then I read it, and for some reason it changed my mind to say Healer Hawk. So it's Healer's Hawk. It makes sense. Elendra is a rare with protection from instants. Oh, so you couldn't kill it. I see. That sucks. Anyways, thanks for the raid. Biz Cash. Hopefully things are going well for you. I don't know if I don't know what Elendra card it is. I want to look it up after. Up. Uh-oh. We're in some trouble here, but at the same time, we do get to attack. Like, we've been flood. Like, I should cut it to 16 land. Our curve is quite low. We have 2 5-drops, 2 4-drops, and a rest. So, yeah, it's a big mistake not to, we don't have any of this. We just don't. Fuck. We need our thing there. We're in deep trouble here. Look at this board. This is the end of our draft. Fuck. Our deck, there's no, like, our opponent's deck, you know, they're slowing it down. This ramp into this was pretty nice. They searched for the fight card. Oh, they discarded Overrun, so it's in their list. They got a blue-green list. Yeah, it's just all blue-green, and they can ramp into the Meteor Golem. We're in deep trouble here. Okay, does that do anything? I mean, it kills the Strix, and then we die next turn? Ooh. I don't like it. It's just, this would have been great if we had the Healer Hawk still, but this is pretty strong. I don't particularly want to continue to play this game. Like, I know what's in our list. Okay, we're going to draw a 3/3 Angel. Alright? We're going to draw a land. We're going to draw the Katana. Okay, the Katana. Card name Elendra. Oh, thanks. Saint of Dusk. Mana cost 2 white-black. Okay, I'm going to kill this, and we're going to bash... No, we're not, because they're blocked with the 0-5. It's a 2 white-black. Legendary creature, Vampire Knight. Lifelink, hexproof from instants. Oh my goodness. It's a 4/4 lifelink hexproof from instants. You can kill it with a banishing light. But that's it? Oh! Our opponent is destroying us here. There's no qualms. Like, we'll take a look at the list after. The list here is, it's very lopsided. We saw 0 white-black removal. 0. We got a stab, like, pack 2, maybe pack 3, pick 2. That was it. There's nothing. We won 2 games off Katana, including beating LSV with a nice, like, flying curve. So we have a bunch of flyers. We are completely doomed here. I do like Claws out, but look at our board state. So we're completely fucked. Okay. Does nothing. We were going to lose next turn. There's not much we can do. What are we going to block? We're just not going to win the game. Is there a way to... No. Okay, I'm just going to do this and just concede. Okay, we lost. This is good stuff here. We also have 2 cards. So, holy crow though. Elenda. Oh, that sounds brutal. It's a 2 white-black 4/4 legendary Vampire Knight. Lifelink, hexproof. As long as your life total is greater than your starting, it gets 1/1 and menace. So then it's a 5/5 lifelink. So if you have a first turn like Healer Hawk, you get up to above 20. And then if your starting is 10 or greater, so if you get to 30, right? I've seen that card before, actually. Yeah, that card's sick. Okay, let's take a look at the list here. What's it? A 4/3. I'm very surprised that we did this well. 4/3. Okay, let's take a look at the list. Okay, so in the sideboard, it's this, and I don't know. We didn't play 2 Fake Your Own Death. We could have played 16 land. We got flooded 2 or 3 times to say that maybe 16 land is better with this curve. Look, the curve's very low, right? So we could have played 16 land in a second Fake Your Own Death, but is it this Crypt Feaster? And this zombie, I suppose, gains life, but it's a 4/2. That's all it does, is it drains 2. So maybe we could have played that, or even, I don't think the Juggernaut. Anyway, so let's take a look at the list. So we have 5 Healer Hawk somehow. They just kept coming around. This wasn't like an early Healer Hawk situation. It wasn't. It was like a pack 1, pick 1, Valkyrie or something like that. So we have the Helpful Hunter and the Burglar Rat. We have 1 Fleeting Flight, Joust, and Stab, and then no Bake into a Pie. You like Waltz? Yeah, I think Waltz is a good play too. I agree with you. So Waltz is a bit above my skill level, I'm not going to lie, because everyone loves those kind of return 2 creatures from your graveyard, meaning that the game, it's like a black-green attrition deck. You're killing their creatures, and you're trading off your creatures like your Death Touch. So we have 1 Death Touch creature. This card is incredible. Yeah, it's awesome, eh? The Waltz. So we probably should have played the Waltz, you're right. In a 16 land situation. So we did have Claws out kind of early because I thought we would go kind of wide, but if you get with this like weak creature, like weak ass creatures, even this, and they put a 1/2 flyer, and the only thing we had was this Katana, and this thing won 2 matches, and one of them was against LSV. We ended up chaining this creature to make it a 4/2 first strike, and they were at 4 or something, so they had to block. And you know, it had a counter on it, so it was 5. So it's a 3/3, and then it's a 5/3. So they had to block 3 turns in a row. They had to block with their duo. They were digging big time, and then it was always lethal. And so they got you know, LSV got kind of got stuck on the back foot there. Luckily, because we had a quick curve, and his deck was really good in terms of value. They were playing that artifact to sack a creature, draw a card, which had some value in their deck. They were playing the duo, which was good. And then at the very last turn of the game, I'm like, oh, we actually won. But he put in 10 rats with that flashback card. So he put 10 tapped rats. So we were dead in a couple turns for sure. It often blanks their removal. It's like a draw 2 cards. Yeah, you're right. Because if they just use a Bake into the Pie our thing, we can just get our thing back. And so you're right. Because it brings back 2. You do have to discard a card. So I'm assuming that's going to be a land. especially in like the 17, it's good. But this deck was just not very good. This 4-3. I think this is like a 1-3-3-3 list here, right? There's just no removal, no banishing light, no rebuke. We do have the 1 stab and the 1 joust. We do have 1 fleeting flight. That's it, what we're working with. And this thing was the whole, and I guess we have a Faker on death. But this was the whole game. It was put this on, attack into your flyer, right? You can't block. And then we're actually gaining 3 that way. And so then we're playing 2 Blight Priests to drain, which isn't amazing. But it kind of was a little bit. And then we put the Katana on this. And then once we gained life, or once we attacked with the 3-1, it did a damage. So then we got both of these out of stab range by making this a 4-3, making this a 3-3, right? The 5 Hawks is good, though. It is true. We ended up getting Hawks late, though. It wasn't like, oh, nice, we're all in on these Hawks, pack 1. No, I'm pretty sure it was pack 2 was the 2 Hawks, and pack 3 was 3 Hawks. So it was very bizarre. But we did have the Valkyrie early, so it made me pick up a Seraph, like, very early, which is much more of a later pick, right? Because it's a 4-drop, 3-3, it's kind of clunk, right? And it's especially good with this, and it's good with the life gain, with like the lands that come into play tapped, or the Healer Hawk, sure. But we ended up getting 4 wins. I'm pretty happy with that with this list. This list is very mid, very, very mid. I mean, people do have answers to the Healer Hawk. It's not like Healer Hawk end to end, turn 1, Healer Hawk, turn 2, 2 Healer Hawks, and then you just win the game. That doesn't always happen because they play turn 2 Strix, and now we have to, right there we have to, or we can't attack in, right? We could bluff, but if they call our bluff, we just get absolutely annihilated. So, and then people play the Spider, right? And then we played against like 3 white decks out of 5. Like white, black, white, blue, white, black. So a lot of people, like, there's the white cards are very deep in the format to say that there's, like, white is very drafted. It's heavily drafted. I love Sarah Angel. It's just like, you slam it, So it's an angel with these angels into this angel, but then these aren't angels, right? This deck is it's very forgettable, but it's good to reflect on what was. So Macabre Waltz here would have been better than, what are we thinking? A land, or what would you take out for the Macabre Waltz? Like a land? Like the Savior is good to put counters on kind of the flyers. We have this flyer, and then Burglar Rat's kind of a 1 for none, right? And the Helpful Hunter's kind of a 1 for none, so those are okay. And they chump block and they slow the game down, so those are okay. This Katana it just carried. I had to play this because of lack of playables, and I guess we could have played this over this, but we would have gone 0-3.